What's up, guys? Welcome back to another AgroCast. We're here today with another 2v2 game, another Gold League Legends game, and it's on Golden Pit again. And we're here with the same usual suspects. In the orange, on Jeanne d'Arc, we have KT Roth. His teammate today, on the Holy Roman Empire, we have Frankie Dukes. In the yellow, when he's getting stoned on the Holy Roman Empire. Early stone with 5 villagers. Let's see if he's cooking up some kind of Dark Age 2TC. Uh-oh. These guys have stone. Where are they going? He's gonna lose his stone and only turn in 14 of it. That's unlucky. I think he forgot his build order. Oh, yeah. Anyway, the antagonist today, Mr. Babcock 894 in the purple on the Roos, and his teammate today is Walrus Kamikaze in the blue on the Japanese. Picked up the early first level of wheelbarrow. You'd think I'd know what that was called. Tatara, maybe? I think it's Tatara. Also getting some gold. Looks like he's not going to go for the early daimyo. But, yeah, we'll see. Here today on Golden Pit again. Tons of little deer. Some secondary back gold for our protagonist. That's pretty solid. Once again, very far away from your teammate. Basically just one big square here. And if you're a returning viewer to the AgroCast, I know what you're thinking, right? Why do we keep watching KT Roth and Frankie Dukes? Where is Schlangbang? Well, do I have a story for you guys? So we've been playing a lot of Helldivers lately, you know. That's a new game everyone's getting into. You got for democracy, right? You got to save the galaxy. Schlangbang's a bit of a bug sympathizer. He consistently kills us and starts running around with his bug overlords. So I'm not saying we took care of him, but do with that as you will. Back to the game here. Let's go into 2x speed. Looks like Frankie Dukes gonna have a good time with the relics. He's got 3 close ones, one right behind KT Roth, another one close to KT Roth. Not a lot of close ones for the antagonist, but I guess you can call this one a close one. Checking on the School of Cavalry coming in. Then we have the Kura Storehouse doing it in the front as he wasn't prepared for his, could have put this forge over here and then put it in the back where it's safer. But it's going to be in the front. And then we have the Kremlin coming in to protect this gold. So that's, I would have liked the Kremlin more over here, protect the wood and the gold. But, whatever. Then we have the Aachen Chapel coming in with only 1 tile of space between the chapel and the TC. So not going to get any farms in there. And then this mining camp, he'll be able to delete that eventually anyway, so not a big deal there. He's just going to get the gold within the range of the chapel. Going to force it up with 7 guys as he forgot his build order and he wanted to get it up before 4:30. Going to need to get these guys on some wood. First of all, he's going to need to get his prelate within the chapel. There he goes. So now we can see the range of the chapel. Where's he going with these guys? Going out of the deer. Okay, so not going to collect within the range of the chapel. We're going to slow it down to 1x speed because we got a lot going on. Japanese player going into some early walls into his secondary gold. So maybe we have a fast castle coming in from the Japanese player. It doesn't look like it as he's getting a lot of wood. But more walls. Just going very defensive for our Japanese player. His teammate, the Roos, getting a knight out, queuing 2 knights up. Going into the stone, so it looks like he might be going into a second TC. It looks like that's definitely the case here. Second TC has got no one on gold still. I mean, obviously the Roos doesn't have guys on gold until feudal, but once you get into feudal, you get guys on gold. He's gonna hope that his deer don't get spotted out here by the knight because they're gonna have a rough time. This is a drop-off point. Just use these guys over here. Knight coming in, but 2 spears for our Japanese player. Quickly getting the spears up, knowing he's up against the Jeanne player. Smart, smart. This knight could be doing some damage over here, but instead, he's not. Not sure why Frankie Dukes doesn't have any guys on wood. He needs to get some production buildings up, unless he's just going into a naked fast castle, which it looks like he might be. Just getting 3 guys on wood. I would love these 3 guys to not be on the straggler tree and just be here. I know they're getting the buff when they come back to the TC, but they're just doing unnecessary walk time. And now he's been scouted out, and you know what that means. This knight is going to be headed right over there. Right over there. Not to the middle, but right directly there as fast as he can. He's going to go there as fast as he can. So again, this knight, oh, he's going to get a surround here. But Frankie Duke's kind of already picked up most of the deer. He is going to lose a villager. He's not paying attention. Probably will lose a second villager. You're going to have to send all these guys back to the TC. There's a very dangerous play out here to not even put a tower up. But here comes his Regnitz. Just going to that naked fast castle. Very aggressive play. Not sure where these guys are going. They're going to go kill the boar. Fuck it. They got harassed over here, so make yourself even more harassable over there. I love the strategy. Jean, with the woman at arms, she is cooking here. She's trying to get a little 400 more XP. She's going to be pissed that Frankie Dukes is killing her boar. Might go that away. It's okay, boar goes down. I would love if you put up a tower here. Use this guy to put a tower up. You need the mill, but you also need a tower because you're very harassable. These guys are chopping wood over here instead of chopping wood over here. Interesting strategy. He's going to lose this mill, but who gives a shit? There, nice tower coming up from KT Roth. His knights are just fully walled off by the Japanese player, using a shit ton of wood to wall early. Whereas you just have these... a good micro there by KT Roth to only take 700 damage from the spears instead of 900 damage from the spears. And he does manage to get 2 of his knights out of there. Just terrific micro on his part. We are into castle at under 9 minutes. Kind of a slow castle for a naked fast castle. He did get that 14 stone. Maybe he thought he was playing Ottomans. Who knows? But he's going to queue right up to... oh, where's he going to queue? Oh, he's going to go for the safe relics first. Okay, he's going to go for the safe relics first. He's got 241 wood, so he should put down a barracks and grab some spearmen. Put some spearmen out on the map. He's going to lose that prelate. Oh, he does have a barracks, and he does have a spearman. So you need to just get another barracks. Get another barracks. Get another barracks. Right? I mean, I like posting up the spearmen here. There's the second barracks. I like posting up the spearmen here, right? Because these knights, they're going to try to come in, but you're going to see them. So you already see them. You're going to chase them off. Don't chase too far. Don't chase too far. Oh, he's going to chase all the way around to the other side. You got men-at-arms coming in. I probably would have gone into more spearmen. Going to lose a couple villagers here. A lot of damage being taken by this knight. Yeah, so just pump out spears right now, right? He's going to pump out men-at-arms and spears instead. So I guess what he's trying to do here is... he's just going to go no towers anywhere. So he's got 400 wood. Could put down 2 more production buildings. He already got 1 of the relics. And Japanese going into horsemen. Still doesn't have the daimyo. And doesn't have any stone gatherers for it. So he's just going to pick up the gold, get the stone that way. Yeah, I like this play by Jean. Just throw these 2 knights on the horsemen. Well, he looks like he went to a second TC. We missed that. Went to a second TC, so he's going to have the villager lead by a lot here. Horsemen are going to stop to try to kill a villager. They're not going to pick him up. Frankie Dukes is pop-capped. If only he had wood. There he goes. He's going to build a bunch of houses with all of his villagers. I'm not going to say this has been the best macro game for our protagonist, but he is picking up the relics, right? And he's got 2 relics. He's going to pick up 2 more. And the Japanese player is just totally turtle. Is this? No. Japanese player totally turtle. These horsemen are going to have to run back to their base. He's got a ton of spearmen, so maybe some archers would do well for the Jean player. Let's check in on the Jean player. He is not pop capped, and Jean is 270 XP away from level 3, which is what you really need from her. And there's no relic party here today. He is going to bring that relic home immediately. That's going to be his third one. He's going to need to get some of these towers out. There's the first one. Would have loved to see some towers, like, protecting your shit. He's going into stone, so I don't know if he's going for tower upgrades or if he's going for a second TC. Don't think he needs a second TC. I think the tower upgrades would be fine. Maybe go into farms. He's going to build this lumber camp one tile away from his chapel. So he really doesn't give a shit about farming at his chapel. Just like really doesn't give a shit about that. Roost player working on 2 TCs as well. So let's check at the villager count. We got 41 for KT Roth, 54 for the Roost player, 39 for Walrus, and Frankie with 35. But you got to remember for Frankie, he's got all of these guys getting buffed up, right? So they're all doing 40% more. Blacksmith coming in, finally. He's going to pick up his 4th relic. So not only does he have the buff, but he's got the relics to boot. He's finished with this boar, and he's going to go over to the berries. I think as an HRE enjoyer, I think I would focus more on getting some wood and just throwing down a couple farms. Because look at this range. You can put all the farms around the TC here. Not here, obviously, because you fucked that up. But around the side, and then those would get a nice little buff. He's gonna continue to go into the men-at-arms. Let's see what he's gonna grab from the blacksmith. Marching drills. Love good marching drills. Gonna make these men-at-arms really good at harassing. You just throw them into the back of the base. And if infantry comes, they can just run away. High trade house coming in from the Roost player. 74 trees, gonna pick up a ton of gold per minute. Let's see if our other players are looking to go castle. KT Roth definitely looking to go castle. The Cockman already in castle. Walrus Kamikaze, he could just stop making units for a little bit and go castle. So it looks like we're gonna have all 4 in castle in short order. Big walls coming in from from KT Roth. Frankie just picking up all of the relics. Oh, put it in. Put it in. We're gonna look at this fight, and then we're gonna come back to that relic party. Oh, it's not a fight. It's just a prelate going down. Relic party. Wololo coming in somewhere. This is not good. He's gonna lose this prelate and then lose the relic, as the warrior monk will take him down. If only he had some army to send out with his prelates, right? If he sent some of the army he's just kind of accumulating up with the prelates, he could have protected them on their way back. Okay, he's always gonna go protect this relic, but he should probably just jump in this fight with KT Roth. Kill the spears. Very budget army coming in from Walrus. And here come the men-at-arms. Just, honestly, fortunate timing. He needs to get his knights on the horsemen. Men-at-arms kind of running back and forth. Not sure what they're doing. They're going to take down the ram. Archers need to get in on the spears. Just a ton of spears here. Looks like Jean went down. But they're going to clean up this fight just fine, as the Roost player doesn't help at all. He's going to go into archers. That's going to play right into the men-at-arms' hands. All of the spears go down. All of the horsemen go down. The tower goes down, but at this point, who gives a shit? That is just an absolute destruction. Look at that. He lost 33 and picked up 16. Not a great fight for the Japanese player. Just not a great fight for the Japanese player. So uh-oh. Where'd he go with that relic? Oh, we put it over here. Okay, we got 4 in the bag here for Frankie Dukes. He is going to go into farms. Not sure why he put this barracks right on his chapel. Taking up a lot of farm space. He is pop capped, so he's going to throw down 7 houses. They're going to move forward. Is he sending over another prelate to pick up this relic? He's got 4. 5 would be great. Not sure what this guy's doing. 2. Okay, he picked up the one in the back, so it's 2. There's only 1 more on the map. It's going to be this one. Frankie Dukes had eyes for it. And there comes the prelate. Naked, again. If he gets found out by this, he's going to lose another relic to the Rus player. Jean's champions coming in. They're going to do very well against the spears. And... okay, men-at-arms moving forward to the Rus base. Spears are going to stay at home. Some Landsknecht getting made as well. And they should be traveling back with this guy. They were standing on the relic, but bring... yeah, there you go. Bring him back with him. Okay, they're just going to run into the middle. Let's see if KT Roth's going to find out this army. As we look at our protagonist's view here. They have no idea where the Rus army is. But he's going to build up his forces before moving in. Interesting. Let's see where the scouts are for our protagonist. Oh, he's getting a lot of information. He is really getting a lot of information here. Let's see where KT Roth's scout is. Okay, he lost his scout, I guess. Look at this prelate just still walking back. I think KT Roth should probably throw a wall in here so that Hollywood can, so that Frankie Dukes can get into his base. Big fight here. It looks like Frankie has already picked up the upgrades. He's going to do pretty solid against these knights. The knights will probably win the fight, but these men-at-arms are doing a ton of damage. On a resource by resource count, this is a great fight for Frankie Dukes. Look at all these knights going down. And it looks like the men-at-arms are just going to win the fight. I don't know if these knights are upgraded. They are not upgraded. What is going on? Okay, they are upgraded. But, I mean, the men-at-arms have the +6 versus heavy. Looks like they're probably going to pick up the +2 as well, if they haven't already. He did pick up the +2. And he's just had a great little fight there. He's gonna, yeah, 7 men-at-arms. Let's take down these 2 knights as well. Honestly, I would just take these men-at-arms and push in. Find some villagers that aren't doing shit. Because the Rus player can't pay attention to this. He's worried about this fight over here. Right? They're trying to double team the Jean player, and he's leaving his base wide open. You can go around this if you want. Okay, he's going to burn it down instead. So it looks like Frankie going to be fighting on 2 fronts. As these armies are joined up together. Do they know that it's both armies? I'm pretty sure that they know it's both armies, because KT Roth saw it before. Let's check in. He sees this going on. He's going to send over two knights to deal with it. And are they going to turn and fight, or are they just going to keep burning? They are going to turn and fight. So Frankie Dukes working on 2 separate locations. Very, very aggressive ram builds here. I don't understand what is going on here. This is so stupid. This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Big battle coming in. Yeah, he's going to have to bail on the rams, obviously. And it looks like our protagonists are just going to clean this up. An absolute domination of a fight here. Checking on the military, and they really, Frankie Dukes just dominating. KT Roth having to deal with a lot of spears against his knights. And then it just allows the men-at-arms and Landsknecht to just clean up. Looks like he tried to run in here and kill some villagers. Did lose out on those men-at-arms. Some mangonels coming in for the Rus player. If we look at the resources, I don't know if anyone's looking to go Imperial anytime soon. Looks like Frankie has all the gold in the world. Maybe we could send some over to KT Roth, but I know what Frankie's telling him. I'm not a bank. You need to request that money. Oh, Mounted Samurai coming in. He did finally get a daimyo. He's going to get the daimyo palace to get a couple more of the bannermen out. And Mr. Cock reaches the Imperial age. We're going to check in, see what he went with there. Crossbows are going to do very well with the knights against these Mounted Samurai. And here come the spears. Here come the men-at-arms. Here come the Landsknecht. All of these Mounted Samurai are going to go the way of the dodo, as another famous caster likes to say. He's going to try to run out with his 1.5, but this is not going to go well for him. He's going to try to run in with 4 more. That's not a fight you want to take. Looks like we went with the Spskaya Tower. KT Roth pop capped, obviously. No surprise there. He's going to put a keep up, well-placed keep on 3 gold, whereas this Spitskaya Tower barely even protects this gold. What the fuck is that? Keep over here to protect this gold. That's also kind of dumb. Maybe put that keep here. Like, you could have put a keep here, the Spitskaya Tower here, and a keep here, and protected like 7 golds. But let's go into the fight. The Japanese player having a hard time, and Frankie Dukes feels bad for him, so he's going to run his players out of there. He really feels bad for the Japanese player. He said, I don't want to finish him right now. It's going to run this army out of there. Yep, they're going to run away because he is being chased. So I think, honestly, you just stay on the Japanese player and just make new units for this, because you got the Springald Towers here. This one is just a nothing burger tower. Making another outpost. So he's probably got all the vision in the world over here. That's pretty nice. These Knights and Warrior Monk, they're just going to run into some spears. Nice little base building here by, well, not base building, but macro to make the new units and keep your main force attacking. See how it's still attacking? See how your main force is still attacking? He's going to lose out on some farms, but, I mean, these are dumb farms anyway. These farms should be over here, right, to get the boost from the chapel. This raiding force is going to do a little bit, but... I mean, how much is it really going to do? 2 TC for Frankie, as his main army just continues to pummel down on the Japanese base. Look at that. Just pummeling them. KT Roth will actually be out there attacking. You should probably kill, like, this forge, and this stable, because that's where the Yodashidos are. And he's finally going to chase away these knights. Make the farms here, like within this range. Delete this lumber camp, make the farms, right? And his main force decides to dive in. And here it comes. This could spell the end of the Japanese player. These samurai, they're good against basically every men-at-arms except for the HRE men-at-arms. They gotta find these berry guys. This is a disaster. The Mr. Babcock's got to come over here and assist. He's got a bunch of archers. That's going to do jack shit to this entire army composition of our protagonist. Fuck those houses. Huge. You always see that in Gold League Legends games. You got to burn those down. Don't worry about the archers and the knights and the mangonel. Burn down the houses. Is he going to find... He doesn't know about these guys over here, so I don't think he's going to find it. But where are the reinforcements streaming across the map, right? That's what we need. I like them moving the relics into these outposts. Maybe get an upgrade for them. Let's see what their resources are like as we go back into the fight. Frankie Dukes, 5,000 gold. Maybe sell some of it, get some food, and go into Imperial. Or just give some away. Maybe even to the enemy team because you feel bad. Income per minute. The Japanese player is basically dead. He's lost his Kuta storehouse. Oh, he found the berry villagers. That's awesome. We were wondering if he would find them. He did. Here come just all the rams in the world. Cannon out on the map. No reinforcements, though. I mean, KT Roth is streaming them across the map. Frankie Duke says, no, I don't want to do that because those 2 knights were over here earlier. So I'm not doing that. I'm going to make some siege workshops instead. If it was me, I would have more barracks than 5. I would just be spamming out barracks right now, and then spamming out men-at-arms across the map. Just send them into here, right? Just send them. I don't know if he has that many left. He got 42 army, KT Roth 48, 11, and 6. So this game is over, right? Japanese is completely dead. He built another town center up here. Or he's going to. He's trying to. He's only got 12 villagers, so that'll come up eventually. He's trying to build another town center down here. I would forego this one and put 2 town centers up here, right? Maybe? Or put it on this gold and be like, dude, I need this gold. You go build a keep somewhere else. I need your Spitskaya Tower to save me. And they're gonna burn every single building down first before they get to the ones with the Yodashidos in them, right? These are the most important buildings, but we're gonna burn those down last. Because this is Gold League Legends. But the entire base of the Japanese player will go down. This last Shinto priest, the two of them, he's holding a Yodoshido. That no longer gets dropped, it just disintegrates. So we're gonna go for the floating gate first, and then finally kill the forges that are providing the last bit of gold to the Japanese player. Try to get that TC up. Like I said, should have been under the Spitskaya Tower. This TC goes up. Frankie Dukes going into a wild farm transition in the back, forgetting that he's HRE, forgetting that he has a chapel. At this point, he's got 3,000 wood. I would delete this barracks and just delete this, and just get all the farms, right? Just get all the farms and then make all the barracks over here. But, I mean, I guess the game's already over, so the macro police are called, but it doesn't matter at this point. I would just ignore this Spitskaya Tower. Just go right into the base, right? There's a keep here, high trade house here, another keep here. You can just go right into the base and start killing some shit. I guess they're going to try to go for the landmark victory, but instead KT Roth's going to throw away all of his army. As we check in, he had a much better KD, and now he just went underneath the Spitskaya Tower and got absolutely obliterated. And his teammate, nowhere to be seen. Absolutely nowhere to be seen, because he's moving all of his guys over here. He's going trebuchets, he's going men-at-arms, he's going spearmen. He can take down the Kremlin pretty easily. 17 tickets, so a lot of gremlins could pop out. He's just like posting up his guys throughout the Japanese base, making sure he doesn't come back, right? And here comes KT Roth's Rams after he let all his army die. Probably the Rams coming in first would have been nice. And this is probably when Frankie Duke should move in. Build your fucking farms over here! What is this? Here comes the Palace of Swabia. It's gonna get him unpop capped, that's nice. He's still working on 5 barracks. 4,000 wood, 5 barracks. He just got a shit ton of upgrades though, because he had all the gold in the world, now he's down to none. Not even gonna pick up the Spitskaya Tower. That was hard to watch for KT Roth. He's down to 13 military, and I think he had like 80, and they all died to this one landmark, so not ideal. But he's got all the keeps in the world up over here, and by all the keeps in the world, I mean 2. And here comes Frankie Dukes. He's finally dealt with this Kremlin. 18 tickets going unused. And I would get these trebs on the keep over here, right? Oh yeah, kill that mining camp. Just forget about this. Who cares about this? Run to back here. Go find villagers. Oh, another TC coming up for the Japanese. He is booming his way back into this game. And here comes KT Roth, gonna go throw away a bunch more army at the Spitskaya Tower. Just gonna throw it all away. Veteran Royal Knights. Where are his stables? Gonna want to see these upgrades coming in. He's not Imperial, so that's gonna make it hard to get those upgrades. And here comes the Prelate stealing the relic. Forget about this. Boom, right back here. Boom, right back there. We're gonna forgive him for this relic party because he's just stealing a relic, right? He's not. And here comes a keep, an offensive keep. KT Roth failed again at taking down the Spitskaya Tower. Barely any reinforcements coming in for our protagonist, because this is not a lot of military production buildings, right? And Frankie Duke's still working on 5 barracks. Looks like he picked up some elite knights from the Ruse player with that Wololo. I would go put that one down, go grab the other one, try to Wololo again just for the memes. Spitskaya Tower doing some more damage. It would have been really nice to get your villager or your army back here. That's juicy. Look at that. 64 villagers just prime for the killing. Maybe a couple more barracks. Let's see how many he's built in the meantime. There we go. Now he's got 12 barracks. Where did he put them? Where did he put them? Where are the barracks? Where are they? Guys, help me out. Where are the barracks? There they are. He's putting them very forward. I like this play, finally. Get those barracks up and running. Get that keep up and running. But the Spitskaya Tower is going to take down all of KT Roth's army for the 3rd time. He's finally getting some trebuchets because he's scared of it. He's got a cannon. He's going to throw away a Jean's champion. And, I mean, the military KDs could have been a lot better if our protagonist knew how to deal with keeps. They just don't know how to do it. He's going to get that siege workshop up nice and forward. He's going to get a bunch of barracks up. He's more than doubling his barracks amount now with these forward barracks. And is he finally going to take this down? This is kind of hilarious. This is his 4th attempt at taking this Spitskaya Tower down. He's going to put up his red palace, so no gold coming in for our antagonists. They're just absolutely screwed on gold. I mean, Japan is doing his best here, right? He was completely killed. He's back up to 32 economy. He's going into archers. That's hilarious. They're not going to do anything against anybody. Is this relic down on the ground now? Yeah, it looks like he lost his prelate. And they took down the Spitskaya Tower. Huge play coming in from KT Roth, taking down the Spitskaya Tower on his 9th attempt. Yeah, just start funneling them out. 50 idle villagers. Maybe you go to the middle and get the gold down here. Maybe you can go to the middle and get the gold down there. The rest of his idle villagers were building this. 15 of them in this keep. Not getting any of their graves. He's going to get the Springald emplacement. And now he's finally going to find the villagers back here. He's going to die a bunch under this keep. But he's going to kill a lot of villagers. Going to take down a trebuchet. Not sure why the Rus was going trebuchet. And there's the GG. Just a dominating effort here from our Gold League legends. Frankie Dukes, KT Roth, picking up the victory. Thanks for stopping by.